So interesting thing here is that I wouldn't be surprised. So the GDP now model that everyone's been freaking out about the last 2 or 3 months, we saw the negative impacts start picking up in early March due to imports. So I wouldn't be surprised if most retailers or any product, obviously non-software related companies, anyone with physical product, has imported a substantial amount or a significant amount of inventory, right? Pre-Liberation Day and pre-tariff, and they're in a position where they can eat away through their inventory, not so much impacted. And this, I think, can provide a very cloudy outlook, right? Because you're having all these good earnings. And I mean, Apple today, I think they guided that they're going to take like a $900 billion hit if tariffs remain in place, right? From tariffs in Q3, I think they said. So these are all things that have to be worked through. If inventory is brought in early, you have the ability to eat through it eat through a lot of inventory at pre-tariff costs. So it'll help with inflation too. The odds of inflation rapidly picking up if companies are sitting on inventory is lower than as if they weren't. But at the same time, companies are also operating with a limited amount of pricing power. And I think that if these tariffs even stay remotely in play the way that they're doing, it's going to yield a situation where we end up in a month or two at a crossroad where now the tariff impacts finally start to bite. And I think that unless we get some more or some clear direction from the administration, that's probably the underlying risk at the moment. I have to say, from like a gut risk, if you're looking at this just discretionary without like looking at models or anything, like the tariffs were announced 30 days ago, pretty much at this point. And in the last 30 days, or they were the announcement of the tariffs 30 days ago was announced well in advance. So Liberation Day was pre-announced. Companies had a lot of time to move inventory. We saw that with the GDP Now model. So there's a glut of inventory based on the economic models that's sitting in the country that's exempt from tariffs. So I think that for us to get a more accurate picture as to how significant these tariffs are, we have to eat through that inventory first. And I guess what the market is implying here is there's a good chance that the administration can walk back a lot of the negative tariff effects before those inventory costs appear post-Liberation Day.